And how's it going? Welcome to I'm finally doing this video, the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, Paramount Pictures film review. Just a short review. I'm also doing a gameplay video for one. It's been a while since I did this, but kind of decided to do something a little different this time. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the Sonic movie. So finally got around to watching the movie. I'm going to be reviewing the, not going to be reviewing like the deleted scenes or special content, but just the movie itself, the English version. So, yeah, story. No, the story is kind of like Sonic coming from Mobius. They didn't actually say he was from Mobius, but in this movie, he's from whatever other planet. Comes to Green Hills, Montana. Yeah, Green Hills, Montana, I believe. Just a small town. A few hundred people, something like that. That's the population to Sonic. That's pretty big. And Sonic, the way he got there was this owl took care of him. He was attacked. Sonic ran. He threw these rings to travel through other planets. I was going to say dimensions, but whatever. Other planets. You know, I'm not sure if the owl died. This is at the very beginning of the movie, so I don't really count it as spoiler because you see it like within the first 5 minutes. I don't know what happens to the owl. Anyway, so Sonic comes to Earth. He lives here for about like a decade or something. And then he runs around really fast and causes power outages. And then we have Jim Carrey, who plays Dr. Eggman, or Robotnik. They just refer to him as Robotnik. Sonic calls him Eggman, though, in the movie. You know, he doesn't look anything like Eggman at all. No, not even Robotnik. Yeah, not until later in the movie. So, yeah, and he's out trying to get Sonic, going after his friend, which is a sheriff of Green Hills, Montana, excuse me. They must travel to San Francisco, because when Sonic saw his shirt, he had a San Francisco shirt on when they first met. You see this in the trailer, part of it anyway. He gets shot, and then he, just a tranquilizer, loses conscience, and he drops all his rings, and they go to San Francisco, and the portal closes. So now he can't get home. So then, you know, the two have to go to San Francisco to get the rings, you know, so Sonic can go home. And then there's a battle between Sonic and Eggman. And, yeah, I don't want to spoil the movie. But, yeah, you know, they made it interesting. Story was, I guess the story was okay. Not the best story ever, but not a horrible story. Kind of like Detective Pikachu's story better. Yeah. Then we have the design. You know, the first design of Sonic was horrible. We all remember what he looked like. The redesign actually was pretty good. I still kind of wish he had he has two eyes in this movie. You know, Sonic really has one eye with two pupils, even classic Sonic. But, yeah, not a big deal. He still looks pretty good. It's pretty close to his, to modern Sonic's design. Yeah. Actors, yeah, I think, acting was pretty good. We had Ben Schwartz, I can't say his name, as Sonic. We also had Jim Carrey as Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Eggman, whatever. Same thing. Pretty good. Voice acting, I actually thought the voice acting was good. Normally I probably would say Eggman had a bad voice actor, but since it was Jim Carrey, I think Jim Carrey's cool. The voice acting was decent. And I shouldn't say, I'm only saying voice acting because you have like Sonic, he's CGI. And then some other animal characters you see in the movie. Yeah, so decent voice acting. Sonic sounds close to Roger Craig Smith. Ben did a good job at voicing him. Now, next thing I want to talk about is the music. Not a big fan of the music. There was some orchestra in the movie, and that was okay, but I don't know, there was rap. I just don't care about rap, and I think that's why I couldn't really get into the soundtrack of the movie. I like the soundtrack for the games, with the exception of some Sonic Adventure 2 songs. I'm not a big fan of Sonic Force's soundtrack, but whatever. You know, the rock and roll, I don't know. I kind of like that music. Orchestra's fine. Pop is okay, I guess, but it's not my favorite. For rock or country, but, you know, country's not typically in Sonic games. Anyway, yeah, so music, not so great for the movie. Art, I probably should have put art and design together, but yeah. Art, you know, pretty good. Sonic's design, new design was good. You know, it had cool special effects. The rings, you know, sound effects, all that. That was pretty cool. Why did I just throw sound effects with art? Whatever. So in conclusion, I think the movie was actually pretty good. I would definitely watch it again. I'm looking forward to the sequel. This probably won't come out for at least a couple of years. I'd say not until 2022 at the latest. At the earliest. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, that's fine. But, you know, good movie. I would actually recommend it to Sonic fans, even if you're not a Sonic fan. And, you know, you kind of like fantasy movies. It's a CGI, live-action hybrid film. Actually done pretty well. Now maybe they can get Crush 40 in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or whatever. Maybe they won't call it that, but I feel like it'll be called Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So, conclusion, pretty good movie. I would recommend it to Sonic fans, and even if you're not a Sonic fan, like I said, fantasy fans of animation, whatever. I think you guys will like it, but I would have to say I prefer Detective Pikachu's story, animations, and whatnot better. But that's just my opinion. But I will definitely be checking out the sequel. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, unscripted, technically. So, yeah. Good movie. I would recommend going and see that. I said that 3 times now. So, that's my conclusion. I'm not going to give it, like, a rating, because I think in the past I said, like, my ratings are constantly going to change, you know, which is fine, but that's, I don't know, I just don't want to give it, like, a number rating. But I would say it's a pretty good movie. Let's just stick with that. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I know it's been a little all out of control. Kind of been all over the place, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I haven't actually recorded the gameplay yet, but as of when this video is uploaded, you'll see me playing Sonic World, which is a fan game, 3D fan game, pretty good game. I would actually recommend it to Sonic fans. Yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. I have been your host, and I will see you guys next time.